grab it with your hands, nothing's out of reach. If you really want something, if you need it, you can grab it with your hands, nothing's out of reach. If you really want something.
Welcome to all the wonderful people out there. Welcome to Jamaican Experience. My name is Gabi, and today I'm going to tell you about a big change in my life back then. Thank you for all the people who subscribe to our channel. Keep it up. Remember to subscribe, share, like and comment below. Today I want to tell you a little bit of a story which was quite something else, because it was actually a disaster. But let's just start out with the nice thing, because we really got well adjusted in Jamaica. We had many new friends, some really nice people, many being very helpful. We got even used to the mosquitoes. Like in the beginning they were just eating me alive. So they seem to have a heart, and I did get a lot less mosquito bite. Yay! My friend, she even got kind of used to the cockroaches, so I didn't have to kill them every time anymore. That was great too. And so we just lived our life. We had a couple of jobs, so we did do some tour guiding, not much, but a little bit. So we had a little bit of income, and we really felt at home, and it was just wonderful. Right? So everything kind of really went well. My friend, she fell in love with our neighbor. We didn't know him from the very beginning. A very nice guy, kind, loving, very humble, and just really sweet. So I was really happy for the two of them, and they decided to get married once we came back from Germany, because we had to leave again. But this time, oh no, we didn't go over Miami. We didn't fly over Miami, no way. So we went to New York this time. Remember, in one of the other videos I told you about my first trip to New York, and that we promised ourselves we will be back. And that's what we did. So this time we stayed 3 days in New York. We stayed in a great hotel. I forgot the name from the hotel, but it was right there where Times Square is, so we could look through the window and look right down at Times Square. It was just wow. I remember the first day we walked so much that in the evening we had blisters all over our feet. I know you can take a taxi, it's really no problem. It's not even all that expensive, but somehow we thought when you walk you somehow see more. And that's what we did. In the evening we had plans going to the theater, to the Broadway, because of course once you're in New York you need to see Broadway. And we went to our show, or at least we tried to, because we couldn't find it. I don't know, there's something different about New York's road. I don't know, it's not like you just walk around. Also, we always somehow got lost. We couldn't find the right place and the right entrance. Really weird. So there was this nice friendly guy who actually walked us all the way to the theater and left us right in front of it. He was so kind. We were so grateful. The show was absolutely amazing and awesome. So I only can recommend that to everybody who never did do that before. Yeah. I also remember that people obviously told me, don't go to New York, they will rob you, they will rape you, they will kill you, they do you all kind of bad things. And to me it was a totally different experience. As you can see, I'm still alive. And I only can say that they were all very friendly to us. Right? So I guess everybody makes their own experiences, and for everybody it's just different. So the next day we went to Metropolitan Museum of Art. That place was so big, there's no way you can look at everything in one day. So we tried to look as much things as possible, which was really hard, but it was nice. We never managed Central Park, but what we did, we walked to Fifth Avenue, we went to Tiffany's. I had to go to Tiffany's because one of my favorite movies is Breakfast at Tiffany with Audrey Hepburn. I guess you all know that movie. I just love that movie. Yeah, and we went shopping and did all sort of things. Went to Trump Tower, had a nice view from up there, and stuff like that. Until the time came, we went back to the airport and flew back to Germany. Back in Germany, I had a really tough challenge ahead of me because I was ready for a divorce. After 12 years, things really get complicated because he always says, oh, you soon come, I will make some more money, and it just, I don't know, just didn't go like that anymore. So we talked about it and he agreed, and we promised we would stay friends forever and ever, and so we filed for divorce. Usually my friend and I, we would see each other a lot during the time in Germany, even when we were working, but this time was so much different. I didn't see her, I didn't hear from her, there was nothing, not a word and not a sound. So as always, I bought the tickets, and I remember like 1 week before we were supposed to leave, I called her place and I couldn't get anybody. I tried for the next couple of days, same thing. I mean, they are very busy people and they have a business, so they are not home all the time, but she should be, right? So about, I think it was like 2 days before we were supposed to leave, I got a call, finally. I guess what she told me: I'm not coming back to Jamaica with you. I was so shocked. You can't even imagine how I did feel that moment. I felt so let down, and I can't even put that in words. So I asked her, so what happened to your boyfriend in Jamaica? And she said, well, you will tell him something. Just tell him something. So I told her, you're not even going to write a letter saying something, call him. Just leave it as that, and you wanted to marry him. No, I met somebody else. So I'm in love with somebody else, and that was it. About the ticket also, she didn't say very much. I got some refund, but not for everything, which was another story. And for me, there was now the big question mark also what I'm going to do. Because it's one thing to go with a friend somewhere foreign, or to do something all by yourself. And I discussed that with my mother, and I just knew my heart belonged to Jamaica, and I felt home there, and somehow I did make up my mind, and I really went there all by myself and all alone, and I really did feel all alone on that flight because I didn't know what to expect and what would be coming. And the worst thing for me then was when I saw her boyfriend. The first day he just passed our yard a few times. I mean, he's very busy, he's working and so. And I always prayed also, please don't let him come, don't let him come, don't ask me anything. Because I didn't know what to say. I was so ashamed and I was so embarrassed. And finally, of course, he came. He asked me where my friend is because he couldn't see her nowhere. So I said, she didn't come with me. What do you mean she didn't come with you? I said, she stayed in Germany. You should see his face. I mean, he was really heartbroken. We stayed friends for the entire time I was in Jamaica. He died some years ago. And I'm not lying. On his deathbed, we still talked about her and how much he loved her. So it still breaks my heart up to this day. So that was that. So I finally told him, and I really felt bad about him, but there was nothing I can do or could do. So my life then just started changing totally, somehow. I think that's where I actually started really living in Jamaica. Forget about doing touristy things or whatever. I was more one of the people sort of thing, if you can say it like that. I started working more often, and I got great news because my mom, she told me she would be soon come and she would pay me a visit. So in my next video I will tell you all about that visit and how I met somebody. Because remember, my boyfriend, he was gone. I still haven't heard from him or anything at all. Just imagine. Even his family didn't know anything, or they just didn't tell me. I'm not sure. And that was just a really weird situation. And then remember this bush doctor thing, she said 5 years you're not going to see him. So yeah, so I met somebody, and just same time when my mom was there. So that I will tell you the next time, and some other stuff. So that was it for today. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, share, like, and comment below. Bye bye and take care.
Yeah, your heart is a sun, and it shines as it opens.
Well, your heart is a sun, and it shines as it opens.
Yeah, your heart is a sun,